Everyone, welcome back to Job One for All, and I hope you had a nice day. Continuing the wildcard topic, now we're going to see how we can actually add new things to this list that pass the test is a animal. So the wildcard will give you like a contract, because that contract will tell you that you can never add anything to this list. And why is that? Because Java will not be able to guarantee what you have, what you are passing. So this is the syntax. Wildcard is this question mark. And in this question mark, you can say, hey, I'm passing any list that is a animal, that passed the test is a animal. And as you can see, at the moment we do this, Java will give us a compilation error. And why is that? Because technically this list of animal could be a cat, this list of animal could be a dog, this list of animal could be like animal, or could be anything that is under animals. Since Java cannot know for sure which object animals will be pointing, it will never let you add anything. So this is not allowed. So basically now, print console, you can have animals, and you can have dogs, and you can have cats. Control Shift F10. And as you can see, we have animals is empty, of course. You can remove this, and you have dogs and cats. So basically, this way you're telling I accept any object that passed the test is a animal. So list of dogs, list of cats, they are also a animal. But what if you wanted to add? Because now we are giving only permission to read, and of course sometimes you want to write generic code that will allow you to write stuff. Well, basically it's the other way around. So let me copy this method. So we can have print console dog. So why do we have to be a little bit more specific? Because now you want to do, for example, anything that's related to dog, or it's above dog. So this will affect the way you are reading and the way you are writing. For example, here we know for sure that everything is a animal. That's why we can create a for with animal as reference variable. But if we tell, hey, I'm accepting anything that is a dog, but it can be a dog or anything that is a superclass of dog. So as you probably can see here, we have a compilation error. And why is that? Because we don't know what is the object that we have here. So the object, when you are reading, you are not guaranteed that this object is a dog. This object could be a animal. This object can be also a object, because object is the superclass of animal. And since Java doesn't know, the only thing that it will allow you to add here is object, because it's at the top of the inheritance tree. And of course, if you want to be able to call console, you need to, for example, let's rename here, use if obj is and means of dog, and then you can call here dogd and do a quick cast to dog from object. And now you can call d.console. But what's the advantage of adding this super? This super will allow us to change and add more elements to this list. And why can we add here but we couldn't previously? Because when you are here, you cannot add, because the things that we have in the inheritance tree are completely different. If you have a array of cats, you can never add dog. And if you have a dog, you can never add a cat. And because of that, Java will never let you add anything to this list. But here, you have some possibilities. What are the possibilities? If you have a dog, what can you add? So if you have here dog, what can you add here? you can create a array of dogs or create a new object. So for example, D1. And what else? Can you have the another dog here, for example? Can you have an animal? Nope, you cannot have like this. You could have animal, but you can never add dog. So when we do this, the only options we have to add to this list, animals.add, is either whatever you wrote here, dog, or any of the subclasses that the dog may have. If we change it here, for example, from dog to animal, then we are able to add anything that is either animal or subclass of animal, because we know for sure that what we are passing here, it's at least in the inheritance tree of animal. And here we are telling here we are telling that's the inheritance tree of animal, basically from animal below. And here we are saying that everything that we add here is either a animal or a superclass of animal. So for example, if we call print console dog and we try to pass cat, oops, we have a problem. Why? Because cat is not either animal, is not exactly a animal, or it passed the test is superclass of animal. But you could add, for example, animals, or you could have another one. What's the superclass of animals? Object. And here, object. And here you will be able to pass a list of objects, but you are never able to pass something that is under animal. So for example, you can never pass dogs. And if you never pass dogs, of course, you will never be able to, for example, try to add cat dogs, because dogs will not be an option. So since everything will be an array of animals, what can you do? Just have to change it. We were talking about dogs before, but now imagine that we have a reference variable animal. What can we have here? Well, we can have here cat. We can have here a dog, for example. And we can also, if it was not abstract, we could also have animal. But it's abstract, that's why we cannot add no animal, not create object from abstract classes. So that's why we would be able to add to our animals. Animals.add. I can add any subclass. So for example, I could add here new dog and new cat. And why is that? It's because I will never pass a array that is subclass of animal. I never pass like a collection that is dogs or cats. That's why I can add any object that is a subclass of animal. So for now, that's it. I hope it's clear, but let's continue with more topics about generics in the next video. Bye.